What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday, and we got bad news in the NFL, something that you hope does not happen to your team. Justin Fields was carted off in practice today, and we had a scare ourselves yesterday because George Pickens went down. And that's the thing about football that you just don't know. Injuries are game changers. We were decimated by injuries last year. Now, George Pickens, it was just basically, it's Hurt Virginia, Trey. Hurt. Yeah, we know Hurt Virginia. Okay. George Pickens, apparently it was just a cramp.
Shout out to Gilmo.
Yeah, shout out to Gilmo. Boom. Yeah, a former classmate at JMU. Wonder what he's doing these days. Be that as it may, George Pickens, it was just a cramp. And this is where, you're just trying to knock on wood and hope and pray that nobody gets injured and that you make it to the regular season. With us, last year, we were decimated by injuries. Y'all remember, we lost basically 3 or 4 edge rushers before training camp was over. We had Sam Williams mess up his knee, a guy we were depending a lot on, and he's excited about being back. And hopefully we'll continue to do that. But I will say, last year we were getting ready to go to training camp about this time. We were there for the second padded practice, I think. Maybe it was, I can't remember when exactly I went last year. But be that as it may, the vibe in camp, with the exception of Micah Parsons versus Jerry Jones, and I think Micah Parsons is getting the best of Jerry Jones. He has basically knocked out all the Cowboys' typical arguments about a player. And Jerry Jones is just flailing and grasping for straws. But the excitement right now with the offense, we're not looking at the guys making plays in practice, catching the ball. We're trying to get you excited about Dennis Houston, man. Oh my God, did you see his one-handed catch in the corner of the end? We got Odell Beckham. Or we're not trying to tell you that Ryan Fenoy, he's got some Dez Bryant in him. We're not getting sold that crock of crap. We're actually seeing George Pickens and Ceedee Lamb out there making major plays in practice. Not the game yet, but in practice, and excitement there with the players. I love them. I love the fact that they're calling themselves the Mario Brothers. Okay, what the Mario? Luigi and what's the other one? Mario. Oh, Mario Brothers. Mario and Luigi. See, I ain't played video games in a long time. Mario and Luigi. I don't know who's Mario and who's Luigi.
Red is
Mario.
Green, taller, which is Luigi.
So I guess you played Mario. I didn't do Mario.
That's all I played.
I didn't do. I did like Missile Command and Defender were my games, of course. And when I had the Atari, Pitfall Harry was my favorite game. That was that and Frogger. That poor frog. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I digress. Hurt must be bigger than I thought, because here's another exit. Hurt's got 2 exits. Hurt's been grown up. Yeah. It was. That place, when we went back in college, it was so dark. How dark was it? You needed a knife to cut through the darkness. That's how dark it was in Hurt, Virginia. Shout out to Hurt, Virginia. Be that as it may, but they have wine now, as opposed to the moonshine, I guess. I digress again. I'm having flashbacks from JMU. And that's what happens when you drink moonshine. You get flashbacks. Having these guys here and healthy and whole, because they're not holding out. Ceedee Lamb has put people on notice and said, you all know what happens when I'm here and healthy. Yeah, great things happen. And if he's healthy and George Pickens keeps up the excitement, it'd be like a shot of that moonshine. Bam! Shit'll hit you hard. So yes, good things happening in training camp. If we can just get Micah Parsons' contract done, that will show the culture change has gone completely 180. The culture change that everybody says is needed, it seems like the players have changed. Micah Parsons being a leader, although he's getting screwed over. Dak Prescott's healthy with weapons. Jake Ferguson looking like he's going to benefit from this new offense. And Brian Schottenheimer, the shoddy shot guy, or a shoddy that is the player's coach, but is holding them accountable. That's the key right there. Jason Garrett was the player's coach and your best friend. He was more like the Little League coach, actually. We'll get him next time, Johnny. But I think we're going to see something different with Brian Schottenheimer, that he's going to actually hold people accountable in the way he went to everybody's ass yesterday. Pause. About that fight and practice and stuff, ready to kick people out of there and so on. I like what I'm seeing from Brian Schottenheimer. And I'm going to stick by what I said before. Schottenheimer, of all the rookie head coaches, will have the best season. And I stand by that. Now, though, Ben Johnson, he's a pit bull too. Ben Johnson went off on his team, and yeah, he definitely is another one who is not taking any bull jiggity. He went off on his team quite a few times, but that might be because he's just like, why did I leave Detroit? Oh my God, it's so bad here. I don't like it here. Everybody loved us with the Lions. We had good players and things. Now I got to deal with this shit here. So he's taking it out on them. But we'll see how it all goes. It is 11:30 right now here, so that means it is 8:30 Pacific time. So we got about 3 hours before practice starts. Not the game, not the game, but practice. And again, there's still helmets and T-shirts and stuff. There, no pads until Monday. But knock on wood, let's hope that everybody stays healthy, happy, and all that. And we get some good work in, and we keep the excitement and the adrenaline. And today, Jerry, I'm talking to you. Today would be a good day. Today would be a good day to not be an embarrassment to the Cowboys Nation and get Micah Parsons done. Can we do that? Can we do it? Because I think if you ended up doing that now, Jerry, you'd break the internet because everybody would be surprised. And maybe that's what you're doing. That you're, he ain't signing nobody. We messed up. We hold on. I'm holding on to all the cash. And then all of a sudden, bam! Micah Parsons is done. Maybe. I can always hope. Alrighty, good people, as always, I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Yep.